Happy Thursday. Duck, duck, dishcloth. How you doing, Ducky? I had really good time with this one. So let's see. Missy over at Missy's Yarniverse is hosting the Crochet Along for the Little Encyclopedia of Dishcloths. I didn't realize I'd covered the heading of the book with a dishcloth. A mini dollhouse dishcloth. Let's see. This week, the ducks picked diagonal ridges. And look, it's easy. Easy. All right. Barbara Clark, thank you very much for a fantastic idea. So how is a dishcloth made? The dishcloth is working diagonally, starting with a couple of stitches, and then at the end of each row, you add two. So you're actually putting 2 stitches in 1 stitch. So you're actually adding 2 stitches each time, which takes you up the diagonal. Recently, I have been poking around with slow stitching. It's a sewing concept where you take scrap fabrics and a needle and thread and you just stitch fabric together and just make a pretty little design. This is a notebook I made. So in my mind, I've got this bag of sewing thread sitting here, and ultimately I want to make some little slow stitched coin purses for the farm girls. So I've got this bag of zippers laying over here, and I'm sitting here crocheting on dishcloths, and the 2 concepts collided. They did. The 2 concepts came together. So I used my 4.5 crochet hook. I used it in the Year of Dishcloths. It's working great for the Encyclopedia of Dishcloths. Got this pretty little sea foamy beach themed color. What'd they name this one? This one's Sugar and Cream Supersized Stripes. Thank you, Lily. And they named this one Country Stripes. It's oceanic to me. It's beautiful. I love this color. Transitions well. So I started working as Barbara Clark asked us to. Rows 1 to 22, you're increasing. You get halfway there, and then you start decreasing, and you can make your corner up to the mid part, and then you start decreasing. Well, when I got to the mid part, I was watching YouTube videos, and the next suggested video was a little coin purse, and it was made with fabric. And crocheting's creating a fabric, right? And you take a triangle and you fold it in on itself, origami style. I got an idea. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'll show you what I mean. So I did a whole bunch of folding, did a whole bunch of sewing, and ta-da! This is what I came up with. Here's my dishcloth, and I folded the 2 panels down like I showed you. I single crocheted up across, because that diagonal pattern does have some nice little squared off edges. So I squared it off, I single crocheted down. Then I hand stitched the zip, turned it all inside out because I did want my single crochet ridge. I thought that would be a pretty little feature. I could even do some double crochets and some scallops on there. Oh, that would be so pretty. Do a fan across here. When I was doing the last row across, I stopped halfway and I worked into both loops because this is only working in the back loops. I worked in both loops, did a chain 6, not quite Cindy Hart's Crochet's patent 17 loop drawing hook, but I did a 6 and then single crocheted in both loops. So this loop is very secure. And then I, continued with my back loop. So when I folded it all in, inside out, I almost forgot that the loop to be on the correct side, because you put wrong sides together and then right sides together and then stitch it. My loop was on the wrong side, which actually worked perfect because I poked it back through that single crochet and it hangs perfectly. It's centered, it's balanced, worked great. So there we go. Kind of looks like a little stingray fish, huh? My zipper works well. I hand stitched to the best of my ability all across there. I reinforced this bottom part. I stitched in, wrapped the thread around it 3 times, and then pulled it through. So each one of those hand sewn are knots. Those are knots. Actually, that's a knotty looking knot. I must have got it tangled. I'm working on my hand stitching. There we go. There's the inside, and it opens up nice and wide. I think this would be good for carrying, the kids carry the earphones. No, the earphones are the big ones. Music stuff with wires. Where's my brain? Headphones. No, those are the big ones. What am I thinking? The AirPods have the little case and then you stick them in, that's Apple brand or whatever. You could put all kinds of stuff in here. You could put money in here. Tons of money. All the money in the world could fit in here. It is the size of an ID. So an ATM card and your ID. If you're just running somewhere, you could hook it to a lanyard. You could put all your stitch markers in here. Oh, see, the possibilities are endless. It was a quick, fun, easy make. I think I'm going to sit here and make a couple more and add them to the November craft fair that I'm going to give a try to. I think, just a couple of dollars would be a fun little thing for someone to take, especially in November, because Christmas time is coming and you could put like a little gift card or something in there. I could do all different colors. I really do like the variegated, and I've got a lot of variegated cotton. All right, I'm gonna sit here and make a couple more. Thank you for coming to visit with me. I appreciate it. Go over to Missi's channel, see what the ducks are pulling, and there's a parade. Everybody loves a fun parade, right? Go to the parade and see all the pictures of all the makes of all the fun people. All right, Ducky, take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.